Hey everybody, this is Odie Trey and we're back with another Genshin Impact video. Today's video we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about some of my issues with the game that I'm currently having and like some solutions that I would like to see. Now I don't expect these solutions to happen, it's just more or less therapeutic for me to discuss this stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about is dupes and constellations and getting characters you want and resin and blah blah blah. It's actually just let's not do resin right now. Let's just do the constellations, their importance to characters, and let's talk about our gems. And how it just does not feel like we get enough of them to do anything. So, let's start off with what brought this frustration on. This banner with Klee, I don't really have an interest in Klee. I wanted one Klee for her passive, and then all three of these other characters I did want. Okay, so I want Sucrose, Noelle, and what's his name? I always forget. Xingqiu? Yeah, Xingqiu. I want all three of these characters, and I want their constellations. Like, they are exciting to me for some teams that I want to build. And the problem is, though, is that because I want those characters, these characters, they're 4 stars, they seem to do best once you get their constellation. Like, constellation does seem important for these guys. So there's going to be some rambling on here, and I'm going to, probably try to edit some of it out, but the meat and potatoes of it is I want those 3 characters as much as I can. Get them in the time frame that we have, which is 17 days. 17 days, 19 hours from when this video is made. So I got 17 days to try and get as many duplicates of these as I want. I don't want Noelle unless I have all of her duplicates. Right? I have no plans to play Noelle unless I have all of her duplicates. Sucrose and Xingqiu, I'll use them even if I don't have all their duplicates, but Noelle, I feel like if I want to build her, I need all of her dupes. 17 days is what I have. And I've spent, quite a few wishes on this banner to get my Klee. Probably right about here. So I've spent, 30-ish wishes on this banner. Gotten 2 Noelles, gotten a Sucrose, I've gotten a Klee, and that's it. 2 Noelles, a Sucrose, and a Klee. Doesn't seem like too bad of rolls for 30-some rolls. But my issue is that I get about 1 roll a day. And I get 1 roll a day for the next 17 days. So I got 17 more rolls, which is, at minimum, I'm going to get 1 character and possibly 2. And 2 constellations isn't enough to fill out Noelle. 2 constellations is not enough to, fill out Xingqiu or Sucrose. So I really don't, I'm frustrated because, I was all set up for this banner. I didn't know what 4 stars were coming, and then it turns out 3 of the 4 stars that I use in my teams or want to use in my team, I currently don't use Noelle, but I want to use Noelle as a healer. they came out all at the same time, and I want to get them on their rate up. It would be so nice to be able to get these characters ranked up. Like the only one that I feel like needs to be 7 is, or Constellation 6 is Noelle. And everyone else, you know, they don't have to be Constellation 6, but that would be nice. It'd be cool to have that stuff. So yeah, that's you know, I know I'm talking in a circle here, but that's kind of like where my frustration is. I want to get these characters, but even with my amount that I spent previously, and you know, I've got the was it $5 thing where I get the 90 gems a day. Like I got that. What is it? This thing, Blessing of the Welkin Moon. So I've got this going, and you know, it's running. It's literally the best I can do is it's running, and there's nothing more I can do to improve my income. I bought all of these once, and I will tell you, I don't feel good about buying it. I don't feel good about the amount that I've spent on the game. I don't feel like I've gotten my money's worth. I play many other games that I'm more than happy to spend money on a game, but the game, you know, has to feel valuable. And this one, while I really enjoy the game, the spending money on it does not feel valuable. And I really want to create content for this game, but I feel like creating content as a free-to-play player without exploiting the most extreme strategies, such as the rerolls and everything, is practically a pointless thing to do. Like, unless I've got a bunch of different accounts, each ones that I've rolled for, you know, each of the different 5 stars, I feel like I'm not going to be able to make good and entertaining content that many other content creators who are spending thousands of dollars each time are going to be able to make. And yeah, I know I'm a new channel, and you know, nobody really notices me yet, but it doesn't mean that I don't strive to make content that people would want to see. Right now, I just make, you know, where to find some resource content. Why? Because it's the best I can do for people right now. There's, like, what else do I have to offer them, right? My characters aren't as high level as other Razor characters. They have better, you know, they have more progress than me in different parts of the game, and so, like, what does my, like, viewpoint matter without having something? Like, oh, I've got max constellations on this character, and this is the team that I run, and this is why, you know, I run it. Like, it's hard to have your viewpoint respected when your viewpoint isn't, you know, when somebody else has a more appealing viewpoint because they have more stuff to show. So, yeah, that's the frustration that I'm going to talk about today, and I'm going to just focus on, is that when I look at my characters, I have one constellation of Razor. That's fine. Razor's my favorite character. He's my main character, and I'm more than happy to play him like this. But my second team is Chongyun, Xingqiu, and Sucrose, and it would be Noelle as the healer. But right now, I'm using either Barbara or Chi-Chi as the healer. But I would love Noelle in with Chongyun. I just think that would be such a fun combo to do. Whereas Chongyun, instead of being my main DPS, I switched Chung Yoon to being over to being a support DPS in the team. Okay, so Chung Yoon would pop his E out. My Xing Chu would pop out his, ultimate, which gives me all the water blades. Now I've got freezes and shatters every which way. And then you've got this defensed out, extremely powerful Noelle, who's shattering enemies with every attack, because now her attacks are dealing 100% cryo damage. So she's doing cryo. She's, converting that defense to attack power. And she just becomes this absolute monster of a character. And I would love it. I think it would be so, so cool. But the issue is that you can't do that on Noelle without this constellation. Like, this one right here is so important. 50% of additional of her defense is attack. Okay? So anyways, here's enough with the whining, the complaining, and the whatnot. Let's talk about what my solutions are. What I would like to see done in this game. Well, the first thing I'd like to see done is anytime you get a constellation beyond maxed, right? So, for example, my Barbara. I think I've gotten 10 Barbaras. Okay? Like, if not, maybe more than 10. I've gotten a ton of Barbaras. Okay? So cool. Barbara's done. I couldn't finish my official, and I couldn't finish my Shangling. But I finished Barbara like 3 times over. Felt terrible. Okay, so Barbara's maxed out. And I don't want to use Barbara because I don't like I love Barbara's, like, how she puts the hydro debuff on people, and I love that combined with electricity. It causes this great chain lightning effect. Feels cool. But moral of the story is I hate how it makes you have the hydro debuff the entire time, and if you're fighting a single cryo enemy, you are spending the entire time frozen. You're not fighting, you're frozen. It's frustrating. So, back to the point. So I got all these extra Barbaras. All I got from those extra Barbaras was 1 more roll. Okay? You get the refund of the 5 things, which you turn in 5, and it gives you a roll. That's not good enough. Like, that is garbage. I spent 10 rolls possibly to get the character, and then I get 1 roll in return when I re-rolled a character I've gotten 7 other times. I get 1 re-roll. You're not telling me I could just, like, change that in for another character. Like, it's just, it's frustrating. So, here's my solution. Is I would like to see an item in the game right now that is pretty rare, and what it is you, whenever you get a duplicate, well, the final duplicate, not the on the way up duplicate, you would get an item that can be used on any constellation of that star character. So, for example, let's say I got another Barbara, and I've already got my Barbara maxed out in her constellation. Well, it would give me a generic item that I could use to level up any 4 stars constellation. So let's say there's a 4-star that I've been really unlucky on, but I still want to invest resources into them. Like, let me get that constellation leveled up. Just a generic item, and I could, buy that constellation for them. That would feel so much better. This would also really help with those whales, one of the whales complaints right now, which is the amount of money it takes for you to finish a banner. You've got all 3 of these characters completed like 4 times over before you ever got a, max constellation Klee. So this is all just wasted extra rolls, 1 extra roll every time you you get one of those characters. It feels horrible. So, anyways, I would like to see an item that says when you reach max constellation, if you get that character again, you get a new item that lets you unlock any character of that same rarity, unlock one of their constellations. And that's it. That is all this complaining was just to give that idea. I have a lot more problems with the game and frustrations, but I'm really enjoying the game. I'm afraid I can't make content for this game because I can't fulfill a need that somebody that's spending more money can't fill better. I have to be super conservative with my materials, and there's other people that even, you know, they're spending thousands and thousands of dollars that they're running out of materials. So what the heck am I supposed to do? Like, I can't show you better content than they can. I can't really get my characters past level 60. Like, after level 60, I'm pretty much stuck. And I have to run 2 teams. I have to have 2 teams of characters. But, I mean, when you look at it, here, like, I don't spend these ever. Look, I can get 7 levels right now. I never really spend these things. I just have my main characters up to 60, and I can't even get a character to 70 because of just the huge resource dump, like, grind. These 3 guys are my 50s right now. Yeah, Sucrose, Kaya, and Barbara are my 50s. That's a 40 because I was going to use Fischl, but then I didn't max out our constellation, so I just decided against it. And yeah, this character, 35, that was just an early game thing that I did. 17, 16, 9, 1, 1, and Klee, 4. That's it. My main group, they're 60. I got 6 guys, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys at 60. Then 3 at 50, and then everyone else is sub 40 and, you know, unused, right? I can't do anything with them. I can't invest them if I wanted to.
So heavy.
Like, the amount of time that it's going to take for those characters to be able to be leveled up is like, oh, it would be cool to be able to swap these characters in. It's ridiculously high, and that's with me also having the battle pass. Alright. I could definitely complain about this for a while longer, but I don't want to dive too much deeper into this. My first problem... Go away, stop talking. My first problem is that getting duplicates of characters beyond their constellation feels terrible, and I would like to see that improved, and my solution is a generic item. At the same time, I would love to see in the battle pass and the free battle pass, like 2 of those per battle pass, right? Just so every battle pass you complete, you get 2 character constellations. That's not a ton. It's really not, but it can help you fill out your team and get your characters working at the, you know, their expected power level. And at the same time, it's insane, like, what the investment is to get a 5-star up. If I spend a year of gameplay on this game, I should be able to have a 5-star max constellation if that's the only one I'm focusing on. There's no way to do that right now. It's literally impossible. And so I would love to see that same thing done for like if you hit max battle pass, you get 1 constellation, like any 5-star constellation. And then, you know, it greatly reduces my that means, you know, it's 6 months after you get a character, if if battle passes are a month long, 6 months after you get a character, they can be max Constellation. That's not terrible, but that's saying it's a 30-day battle pass. We know it's not a 30-day battle pass, right? Like, what is the battle pass? It's got 17 days left right now. I don't know how many days it was total. But, like, it would be nice to get, like, that as a reward. Because right now, we're not getting enough gems for this to be an okay problem. We don't get enough just general rolls. So we need either way more rolls or we need other ways to increase our character's constellations. Alright, I'm done rambling. Thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate it. If you want to talk more about this stuff, just let me know. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'm a brand new channel. I'm just trying to make content for you guys. And I really do hope you have a great day. And remember, I don't at all hate the game. I enjoy the game very much. I just have some frustrations about wanting to make content for you guys and feeling unable to do so unless I, you know, put my family in debt. And that feels kind of bad. Have a great day, guys. I will hopefully see you guys later.